Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm bringing you Road to Rank 1 in Masters Division. This is episode 42, so I hope you enjoy it. We end up not doing too well at the start, which you're going to see. We end up, I think we go down about 80 points, and then we end up bringing it back. And then we end up actually winning the game as well. Like, we end up pretty much playing shit as a team. I don't know if the enemy team was as a team or they were just better as a team of solo players. But we end up still bringing the game back. I end up going off pretty much later in the game. I'm not gonna ruin the score. Pretty much nearly. Actually, I'm not gonna say because then some people don't like it. So you could check it out at the end because I pull up the scoreboard, which you'll be able to see later on in the video. Pretty much right at the end. So as you can see, we're losing by 10 points, pretty much 10 points, literally nearly close to 20 anyway. But from this point and the next one, we don't really manage to get much of anyway. We end up coming back, but I think we got about 10, 20 points of this. Actually, maybe not, maybe 10. I'm not entirely sure. Can't really remember. But the third one, I think I think it's the fourth one where we actually come back, where we actually bring the comeback back. But like right now, we ain't doing too well. Like we're just getting the kills, but not getting in the hard point. Well, we are getting the kills, and then sometimes we're not getting the kills. Pretty much that's it. Like we're not getting in the hard point either. Like my team just keeps dying every time they get in, so really can't get into the hill. Pretty much we just keep dying from getting in the hill. Like luckily I got like I said, nearly we got 20 points up this hill, but that still wasn't enough. Like we're still pretty much behind by a lot. Pretty much 40 seconds worth of hard point time that you have to stay in hard point time, and I end up rotating late on this. I should have just got out straight away as soon as I got it, but I didn't know if my teammate was gonna stay in there. So like I thought I'd just stay in there, but like he ended up staying in there for the whole time anyway. But yeah, this was a bit stupid. Like, I ended up shooting this guy, but then I get shot from the top. Whatever. Like, that's the teamwork that we should have needed, which didn't happen at the start. It happened right at the end, which you will see. We started playing a lot better as a team. We started rotating early, a little bit earlier. I think it's because of the rotation that kind of fucked us up in this game. Like, my language, but it was kind of rotation. Like, we ended up rotating very late, so we couldn't do nothing. And my teammate just kept dying off the hill over and over again, so we couldn't secure many points as we could have. Like, this was definitely a important kill there. Like, that kill allowed me to obtain spawns. As you can see, my teammate just spawned there. So from that kill, I obtained spawns, and if I didn't get that kill, then we would have spawned out. But it wouldn't have really mattered anyway. Like, there wasn't much time in there, and I wasted time trying to kill that guy. So, I rotated late again, but I think we end up breaking it pretty early. Like, I end up going up top, which that guy should have been watching, and I think actually no, I don't, not yet. I end up going here, which this guy should have died anyway. Like, look, he took about 6 bullets, I'd say. Maybe that was a bit less. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how many bullets I missed from my best, because it's 4 bullets obviously. And I need to start running lightweight on this class, because you could tell I'm running pretty slow. But like, my teammate dies from here. This is the part where I go up. Like, this guy should have been watching, even though I failed jump. Like, I end up picking him off, which their teammate should have realized that someone's in the building upstairs, but they don't they weren't paying attention to the minimap, which is a key thing that you should be doing in league play. Like, here's a part where I'm trying to anchor, but like, it didn't really work out as well as I thought it'd do. I only pick up one, but still, you see from the last one, you don't really need to rotate early. You can rotate early if you can't get in it, but like, because it's so close, I feel like you don't need to. But obviously it's always good to rotate early, and from there I end up getting my streaks. Anyway, like, as you can see, I get my streaks, and then it was pretty sick here what I do here. Like, I end up sound whoring this guy. Like, now I end up hearing him, which you see. Then I end up jumping around the corner and picking him off. Right, that was pretty sick. He ended up getting sound whored, and I ended up picking him off. But I end up going off in the hill a little bit here. Like, I'm trying to hold it as much as I can to get maximum points, because we are behind. Look, as you can see, we are behind by a lot, but we end up bringing it back, which you will see. I end up getting trapped by this guy here. Like, he trapped me, and I couldn't really kill that guy. Otherwise, I would have stayed alive a lot longer. As you can see here, like, there's about 13 seconds left. I'm not going to go back to that hill. I might as well go to the next one. Rotate. Right now, I'm holding anchor position. I want to keep the spawns. As you can see, my teammate spawned next to me, which is what you're going to do. I thought this guy was going to come around the back of this green building, but he never. He went straight in the hard point, which is a bad thing to do. if you are trying to get spawns, you want to, like, before you get in a hard point, you want to get spawns. And if you don't have spawns and you die, you're just going to spawn back out again. But if you have spawns, then you're going to spawn closer unless your anchor position, your anchor guy gets taken out. That I was holding spawns, and that's why that guy died. If he had spawns and died, then he would have spawned right next to the hill. Like, you're either going to spawn next to back alley, or you're going to spawn closer to playground, near enough where playground is. Pretty much there, or grandma's house. That's the three places where you can spawn, or like, you know, you get a shit, sometimes you get a random spawn, which is a bit dumb. But those are the three main spawns anyway. As you can see, we are bringing the comeback. Like, this is probably one of the best comebacks I've ever done. Pretty much, I think anyway. Like, you know, I think it is probably the best comeback. Like, you know, I thought we were going to lose this game, but we actually end up bringing it back. And that's my fault for not even rotating. I should have rotated. I shouldn't have even been waiting, as you can see. But even though, you know, like, I have streaks on that, I should have rotated. Like, you want to be the first to get in the hill, because whoever gets first in the hill pretty much can hold the hill for about 20-30 seconds. And once you hold it for 20-30 seconds, then you can just rotate. But you want to try and at least hold it for about 30-40 seconds at least. But yeah, you know, it just depends on your setup. Like, here I end up picking up this guy, and I look straight to the window. Because there's always someone going to come up on that jump up right there. There's always someone going to be on that jump up, no matter what. Always someone on that jump up, like, every single time. Because it's an easy way to get into that hard point. It's going down that jump up or the ladder. The stairs is a little bit harder to break from the hill. Like, if you go up with that jump up, it's a lot easier to break the hill. But obviously you got to be careful, because if there's someone anchoring, which half the time there is, half the time there isn't, and I miss this guy pretty much. I don't know what I am doing, but you know, I still haven't. I'm not gonna make an excuse. Like, that was just bad aiming there, right there. That was just, I don't know what went wrong there. But you know, you end up getting my war machine out, which is what you want to do. Like, if you got it and you need to break a hill, then do it. Like, don't waste your streaks on stupid kills. Don't be greedy with them. And here's a mistake that I did. I took too long going up there, and pretty much my teammate died. They just got tripled war machine. I ended up picking up one, which you'll see, and then I pick up the second guy by knifing him. But then I literally break the hill anyway. Even though I made that mistake, which is pretty much my fault, I ended up breaking the hill again anyway. I ended up picking up the 3 kills, which I could have got a 4, but it don't really matter anyway. But right now, my teammate is anchoring. As you can see, he is anchoring, which he shouldn't be doing without an AR. Like, unless you really have to anchor with an AR, with a submachine gun, I meant, then do it. Like, but if you don't need to, then let the AR person anchor, because you know, you want long range gunfights, and anchor, you're gonna be doing long range gunfights, because you don't want to be doing short. Well, depends if they sneak through. You know, you want to find them before they sneak through, which is pretty much what you want to do. I end up getting another triple here, which is pretty good. Then I pick up one more. I end up going a little bit off here, but I think I could have done a lot better here. You know, I end up picking up this guy as well, and then I think I should have just stayed in here for a bit and waited, but I ended up running out again. Then there was 3 of them there. Or I should have threw out my stun, or even took out my war machine. Either way, I could have done either both, but I think the war machine would have been a little bit better to use. So yeah, you know, but it just depends on, you know, how you're thinking in the game. Like, you may say things like, oh, I should have done this now, or you should have done this now. I can't really do that now, can I? Because the game's done. But, you know, whatever. But, you know, hopefully you enjoy this game. This was definitely a hard game, to be honest, because the teammates that I was playing with, I don't think they were that good. You know, I did end up going off in this game. Like, you see the score at the end. But, like, you know, we should have won this easily. Like, clear game. This should have been a clear game, but it wasn't. We had to bring up back. We had to do a comeback. That's what we had to do, a comeback, pretty much. Which you'll see. Like, I'm pretty much red here. I should have died here, but I don't know what happened. I think I regenerated my health, and then he never managed to pick me up. But then I ended up dying here. But that don't really matter, because I ended up picking up a few more kills before the game ends. But anyway, guys, this commentary is gonna come to an end. So if you like the video, please leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'm out, guys. Take care.